Some leftist in Finland here. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. I know that most politically themed channels on YouTube have, especially from the left, have probably talked about this already. But I haven't talked about it on my channel yet. And it's something that really aggravates me. Not just because it's another stupid thing that right-wingers do, but because it's an embarrassment to the entire country, the United States of America. And what I'm talking about is when a Republican will look at a Democrat and call them a Marxist or a communist even, or a socialist. This is where we are, folks. This is where we are in American politics. This is where the two-party system has taken us, to the point where one major party is calling another major party, which, when you look at their economic record, isn't really much different. The only thing that differs Republicans and Democrats are social issues. One of those parties is calling another one communist and Marxist and socialist, even referring to the social welfare programs in the United States as socialism when that's not even socialism. So they can't even get the little tiny things right. You shoot and you completely fucking miss. You don't know a goddamn thing about communism if you're calling an American Democrat a communist. I want one of you, and there's probably some right-wingers watching this, one of you to please, I'm begging you, show me a true, concrete example of a communist Democrat, or a Marxist Democrat, or a socialist Democrat, because from where I'm sitting, they're all pretty much playing for the same team. To be a country that's 280 whatever years old and to still have two major parties ruling the roost, two major schools of thought in such a varied and random world is absolutely stunning. But I guess we really shouldn't be surprised that this is the bottom of the intellectual barrel that we're scraping, or at least right-wingers and Republicans are scraping. You gotta understand something. If you're watching this video and you've ever called a Democrat a socialist or a Marxist or a communist, you really need to understand something. Read a book! Pay attention to some other part of the world for once in your life, would you? Because you're fucking embarrassing. Now, I know no matter what, the world is going to look at the United States and they're going to laugh. And the only reason they have any respect or reverence for the United States is either because of some meaningless cultural shit or because they have so much money. That doesn't mean we should be giving them more reasons to laugh at the United States. This is such a simple, easy thing. It could be, you don't even need to read a whole book. Read a few sentences. Figure out what the fuck Marxism is. Figure out what the fuck communism is. Figure out what the fuck socialism is. An American Democrat is about this far to the left by European standards, where I currently live. An American Democrat is about this far to the left. Marxism, communism, socialism, they're, somewhere way over here. And you're really telling on yourself with how little that you have tried to learn about the world when you call a Democrat. I think that this is probably not a new take. I'm not, relaying any new information here, but one of the reasons these people might be doing this is to try to give the impression that, at least in America, that's as far left as it goes. These Democrats, who really are capitalist neoliberals, that this is as far left as it goes. So any of the ideas that people further to the left of that, which are actually good for progress and good for marginalized folks, and, well, good for everybody, the working class, hello, that doesn't exist. Because these are the Marxists. These are the communists. They're capitalists. Just like you, Republican. Just like you, alt-righter. Just like you, Trumpian. They're capitalists. Even if they do have some ideas of wealth redistribution, that does not for 1 second mean that they are communist. And that's not even an example of communism. Because more often than not, they're talking about taxation, higher taxation of the super wealthy, or taxation on Wall Street speculation. These are people who are already intensely wealthy, all right? These are people who already have enough money to fund 10 more families through 10 more separate lifetimes for each and every single one of them if they so choose, all right? More often than not, these are the people who you hear should be taxed higher. And they absolutely fucking should. And I don't know why a working person on the right would look at somebody who has so much money and go, yeah, that's right, you hoard all that wealth. I might be working 60 hours a week to barely put a scrap of food on the table, but goddamn, you go get it, son. I guess I'm just unlucky. I guess social factors have nothing to do with why I am the way I am and why I'm so poor. Nope, it's all my fault. You're telling on yourselves. You're telling on yourselves. You are embarrassing. Seriously. An American Democrat has, like, it. Pick it. Okay, not even one example of current Democrat. Find me a Democrat from any point in human history that was not only a communist or a socialist or a Marxist, but tried to pass legislation that was in the same vein as communism or any of those other things. It just fucking quit it. Fucking quit it. Move on to your next abominable rhetoric and just fucking quit it, okay? Please. Or not. Maybe it's just fun to call a Democrat a Marxist or a communist. You call me a communist, it's not gonna make me mad. I'll be like, yeah, okay, fine. Still a better system probably than the one we're living under, because everybody says capitalism works. Yeah, it does work if you're fucking rich. But the average person on this planet has been lied to and misled and led to believe that capitalism is the best system that we have. It's the best we can do. This is the best we can do as human beings. 8 billion of us, and this is the best we can do. Stop calling Democrats communists. It's not even enraging, I think, to most Democrats. It's probably just embarrassing. And I don't know how you can be taken seriously at all in any public discourse, any sort of discourse about the economy, when you don't even know what the fuck these systems of government are. Like, it's ridiculous. You don't have a spot. You should not have a spot at the table. The only table you should have a spot at is the desk in school, where you slept, apparently, for 18 or however many years it took you to slog your way through college just so you could become an adult and call people fucking communists in America. Fuck, what is this, 1950? Like, where's the progress? Can someone show me where the progress is in this world? I've been waiting. South America, sort of, yes. They got to clear all the fucking Bolsonaro right-wingers out of Brazil first and do a few other things. And, you know, I will not feel bad for any of them, whatever happens to them, for trying to start another fucking insurrection. Okay, that's a tangent. But I've said my piece.